Daddy Yankee, here's your music. What year is that? Like 98?
You could say, no. You could say 96, 97.
Okay, let's say it was close. So where is Daddy Yankee at the time that he discovers you? And when you find out that he's heard your music, what was that moment like for you?
Well, the thing is, Daddy Yankee was like, in that moment, he was like the king of the mixtapes, and I was a big fan. I've been singing since the same time Daddy Yankee was singing, but he got famous before me. So I always wanted to meet this guy. So one day I'm in a club and Daddy Yankee's there, but those days there was no social media, there was nothing. I didn't even know how he looked. For me, I thought he was like a dark-skinned dude, or probably, what I'm saying? Because in Puerto Rico, mostly the best ones, none of them were white. You know what I'm saying? They were like more. So when I see him, I'm like, you Daddy Yankee? Like, that's crazy, man. I would have never thought he was Daddy Yankee. And he was like, yeah, man. I'm like, I heard your music before. I'm like, oh, shit, you heard my shit? Crazy. And it was like, yeah, man, I like what you do, man. I mean, because I used to be honest with you, I used to like sing with a fucked up accent, like trying to act like I was Jamaican. And people loved that shit. And they thought I was Jamaican. I was like, yeah, I would do that shit. I became famous in Puerto Rico because of that shit too.
That's funny.
Yeah, because in those days, like dancehall music was really big. Cuddy Ranks, Chubba Ranks, all these. Yeah. And so I was doing that. No, and people thought I was half Jamaican and shit. And I stuck to it. And one day, this Jamaican girl called Patra came to Puerto Rico. She was like the biggest one. And they told her I was half Jamaican. She was speaking Jamaican to me. I was like, shit. I was like, yeah, man. The whole time. Yeah. But so he was like, yeah, you're a Jamaican kid. I'm like, nah, man. I'm just
pretending to be
fucked
Jamaican.
up English. I'm not Jamaican. I'm Puerto Rican. But I do Spanish music too as well and shit like that. And then he heard my album. Obviously, he criticized it. He said it was whack. But he said that I have a lot of potential. And from there, that was the first time I met him. And then the second time I saw him, he was like, yo, you know what? I had a song doing really good in Puerto Rico. And he was like, yo, you want to come with me to the Dominican Republic? I have a show. You could back me up. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. So it was the first time I traveled. I went with him to the Dominican Republic. I was his biggest fan. So obviously nobody was going to be his better backup than me. I was performing this. It was like magic the first time we touched the stage. And from there, he signed me. He had his little record. In that moment, it was a small record label called the Cartel Records. He signed me, and that's when something happened in Puerto Rico where like our music was illegal. So they took it off radio. The government took it off radio and stuff like that.
What?
They were breaking the CDs and shit because our music was like the lyrics were really strong, talking about puta and
Similar
like
kind of like a hip hop crackdown. Like
same situation. And obviously we won that, but we wasn't working. So Yankee's like, yo, Nicky, I think, I know I gave you $5,000, and I'm talking about 97. He gave me $5,000 to sign with him.
That's like $1 million.
Bro, I thought I was rich like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I went hard with those $5,000. Crackhead mode.
Went hard.
Ecstasy was going on that time.
Yeah.
I was a raver and shit.
Trance music is big then.
It was crazy.
Sick.
And he's like, yo, bro, take the money and just forget it. I can't have you on, like, there's no music going on right now. It's crazy. And I'm like, you fucking crazy, bro. Forget about that. Well, let's do music, me and you. Like, let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, man. You know what? Fuck it, let's go. So, he became like my big brother. And we started doing music, and we did a lot of fucking hits in the streets, man. A whole bunch of hits. Right now, those hits they still play those fucking hits. Songs that have been from 20, 25 years. You go to any club and you're gonna hear those songs, La Combi Completa, Donde Está la Gata, all those songs, man. They're legend.
Last thing on Daddy Yankee, before, after you guys kind of had this split up, he put out a track that had kind of a scathing lyric towards you.
Oh, because I did too.
Yeah,
I did it first.
And you guys had this little back and forth. I wanted to just ask you, have you guys closed the loop on that? And,
oh, yeah.
So you don't have any bad feelings towards him?
No. When I came back, the thing you got to see, for Yankee, he never wanted anything but bad for me. He wanted me to come back. the reason why I hit him on the song was because I felt he had to be more there, but he really didn't. You know what I'm saying? That was that street mentality, like, yo, you gotta be with your homie, and nah, bro, like he tried 50 times.
Yeah.
So I was stupid and I was ignorant. That's why I hit him on the song. So he hit me a little bit back, but he didn't really have to hit me on the song. The reality is he came out with his biggest hit, Gasolina, and it became so big that after that, nobody was even looking at me anymore. You know? So when I do a comeback, the first person who's happy is him.
Yeah.
Because he would have never thought, you know what I'm saying? He knew the talent that I had. He knew my lyrics was crazy. He knew I could sing. He knew I was very versatile in the music. But he's like, is he gonna leave this black, you know what I'm saying, this drug thing, energy behind? And I did. So for him, he was really happy. And then we did collabs in that moment, and we talked, and we hugged each other as brothers. And today we don't have the same relationship that we had before, because the reality is it's two big icons working and doing their things. But you know, we hit each other on Instagram,
That's
on
good.
DM, on WhatsApp, whenever we can. Obviously, it was so many years apart. So we don't have the same relationship, but we cool. We have no problem. If I call him right now and say, yo, I got this track, he's like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of relationship.
You definitely gotta also be grateful for him attempting, right, to pull you
100%.
out. I mean, he sounds like a great guy
He
and
is
a great partner,
He
great
is
mentor.
100%. He's my brother, man. I got only love for him, love, respect, and he always been my guy. Sometimes I'm gonna fuck up and I'm like, what Yankee doing in this situation?
Yeah. It's funny, dude. Like, not to compare, but me and my brother, like, he's my fucking brother, also made diss tracks on each other because we were in that phase of our life where, like, you know, we were just arrogant at the time, and one person would take a little dig, and the other person would take a bigger dig back, and we just built this infrastructure for a real volatile relationship for brothers, and then it made the relationship stronger for both of us in the end. But
Boys.
we had to really trudge through that mud for a while. Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.